Welcome back to TheChowTimePod. It's your host, Red. I got a video today from Melanie King. Please like, subscribe, comment down below. I really appreciate that. So that, ciao. You know, I was hoping DOGE would go into the IRS. Looks like it's happening.
It arrives at IRS to scrutinize operations, sources say.
Nice.
Okay, guys, so we have breaking news. Take a listen to this. DOGE officials have entered the IRS building in DC to begin their investigation into the agency. This comes after X users overwhelmingly voted for DOGE to dig into the IRS just days ago.
I'm loving it. He's such a troll. He named his whole organization after a meme, DOGE. And he's allowing people to vote and pick where he's going to go and, you know, scrutinize the most, because this is the things that people have the most issue with. The IRS is probably number one on the list for most people.
We, the people, are in charge of the government again. Let me give you these details. And actually, I voted on this when Elon posted it. And so it says, would you like DOGE to audit the IRS? Yes, it's 51%. F yes, was 41%. And then 8%.
Who's the 8% that said no? Who the hell are you guys?
Said no. Who are these 8%? I'm so confused, But nearly 2 million people voted in that poll.
Damn.
So let me give you some more details as it's just breaking and things are just coming out about what's going on. So a little bit ago, Trump was actually asked about the IRS just today. Let's take a listen to what he had to say.
Mr. President, DOGE workers arrived today, Gavin Klager and others arrived today at the IRS. Do you expect to close the IRS, or what are you expecting?
No, I don't expect it, but I think that the Internal Revenue Service will be looked at like everybody else. Just about everybody's
as
gonna
they
be
should.
looked at. So it's they're doing a hell of a job.
They do.
It's an amazing job they're doing. And you know, that force is building these, I call it the force of super geniuses, but it's building. And you know, they go up and they talk to some of the people about certain deals, and the people get all tongue-tied. They can't talk because these people get it. They're very smart people. We need smart people. Yes. Brian?
Okay, so you heard what he had to say. Let me show you some more right now. Top Elon Musk aide arrives at IRS to scrutinize operations, sources say. But it says Gavin Klager, I think it's Klager, one of the top staffers working with Elon Musk in his efforts to overhaul the federal government, arrived at the Internal Revenue Service on Thursday to examine the agency's operations, according to two people familiar with the matter. Klager was meeting with senior executives at the tax collecting agency, marking the first time that a member of the Musk-led DOGE has shown up at its headquarters, the people told Reuters. And I don't know if you guys saw that news, but it has been found already that Reuters actually got $9 million, guys, from our favorite slush fund, our taxpayer-funded slush fund.
The aid?
That's right, U.S. aid. So the development suggests that
Should have just called it AIDS.
Musk, who President Donald Trump has tasked with cutting costs.
$9 million? Is it okay that I'm so upset about this? Because that's $9 million.
Waste, and fraud across the federal government is now scrutinizing the IRS as part of that effort, even as the ongoing tax season squeezes its resources. Trump, when asked about, let me move this up so you can see it better. They have that thing about give feedback. Maybe I should give feedback about the $9 million that they found so far that Reuters has received. Trump, when asked about the Reuters report, said DOGE was doing a great job and that no agency would escape Musk's gaze. Separately, senior executives at the IRS were instructed Thursday to identify all non-essential contracts for termination, according to an email seen by Reuters.
Yeah, stop spending money that you shouldn't be spending. IRS, government, every other agency.
Wow. wow, guys, this is really happening. I'm going to make it smaller so I can, it still covers up the thing. So I want to get rid of that feedback thing. General Services Administration, which manages most government contracts, is demanding they review consulting contracts under their purview and determine whether they can be justified. The GSA deems a contract non-essential if it merely generates a report, research, coaching, or an artifact, the email says. Consistent with the
Mm.
goals and directives of the Trump administration to eliminate waste, reduce spending, and increase efficiency. I gotta move this over. This thing is getting on my last nerve, guys. I'm so sorry. Just give me 1 second. I cannot take that. Ugh, it's not going to work. It's
It's
not going to
okay,
work.
Melanie.
So we'll just keep going. Um, it's their first step. Okay, here it is. Consistent with the goals and directives of the Trump administration to eliminate waste, reduce spending, and increase efficiency, GSA has taken the first steps in a government-wide initiative to eliminate non-essential consulting contracts, the email says. Okay.
I wonder how many contracts are just left in the dust after they've been written or whatever to be paying certain people to do nothing.
Okay, so that is what I've found so far. I haven't even seen any news reports like on YouTube or on the TV about anything about the IRS. This is just chatter that is coming directly from X, which is where I get a lot of my news, and this is why
It's weird that we get news from X now. I'm not blaming anybody for getting news from X. It's just like it's weird that that is the platform where people announce news.
I tell you guys that you need to be on X, even if you don't use it that frequently. You want to be able to use it, and also follow me there because I try to I post a lot of things I can't quite get to here on YouTube over on that platform.
I just use X to post the memes that I think is too raunchy that YouTube will strike me for, and I'll post it on X.
But this is how you're going to get that breaking news first. And also you will get it in a way so it's not just filtered through the mainstream media. Even though we can use them for like certain type of reporting like I just did, we've got to marry that with, kind of like the group effort to create the news that is going on between us as individuals, as concerned citizens. Now, as more comes in, I'll give it to you, but I want to talk about something else that's going on. Take a look at this. Planned Parenthood scrubbed their Instagram account. They know
Ooh.
what's coming. Defund Planned Parenthood. So this is crazy. It says nonprofit.
It's crazy that when people hear defund Planned Parenthood, it goes automatically abortion stuff. Automatically. I mean, I do admit they do most of the abortions in the United States. But if everybody knows them as that, what else do they do? like what is this organization for other than that when everybody knows them for that?
Organization. This is now a condom stan account. What? So they are completely let me make this picture bigger. Look, they actually have this at the top of their Instagram. It actually says it's a condom stan account.
The hell is that?
And it has 1 million followers, but they have completely erased every single post from Instagram. Why would they do that? Even if they are, even if their plans to be cut or an audit or they're going to be axed.
The internet's forever. Even if you delete it, people can easily use the Wayback Machine and just have all your tweets and everything back where it was.
Why would they scrub that? What are they trying to hide? Oh, and then Elon replied to this on Libs of TikTok. It's almost like there's a massive Uniparty grift machine here in DC. Absolutely. We're seeing this at every single agency, that everyone is just all connected and it's all rooted in extreme liberalism and a way to buck against what the American people want. But not just that, to waste our tax dollars through fraud and abuse, which it's like all over the place.
This is the craziest thing, right? We knew there was a lot of fraud. We knew there was a lot of abuse. This is beyond what I thought it was. Like, just every single little clip of Doge going into things and all these things, my mind gets blown almost every day.
And it's crazy. I do not see enough news organizations reporting on the specifics of it. And this is what's really bothering me. Even the ones that are supposed to be right leaning, I'm not seeing the details that you will find on X that are like, this is the actual things coming out. They will.
Because both parties have the same agenda: line our pockets, or line their own pockets. So I'm sure it's not just liberals, it's just politicians.
Be published on X, but you will not see it anywhere else.
You know, shout outs to Melanie, shout outs to Elon and Doge for figuring out all of this fuckery. And there's so much of it everywhere in the government. We need our money back. We need a reparations for the citizens to get their money back from all of this abuse that we've been suffering. Yeah, I think I have some trauma. Please like, subscribe, comment down below. I really appreciate that. If I could change that.